Hey, how you doing? Today is the Wednesday, the 13th, I believe. A prehistoric day, but we won't go into God bless America. No, it's actually Navy, a Navy shirt. No, but yeah, we won't get into the politics of it since that's not what this is for. So we're going to quickly go through the comics that I picked up at Torpedo and Nuclear, and see what we have going on here. These are alphabetical by their publisher. Well, rather, the publishers are in alphabetical order. So, from Ablaze, we have Sumerian, called that because it goes Robert E. Howard's Conan. You can't have Conan on, or you can't use the name Conan in the title. But this is great. And as I said before, the thing I really enjoy about this is that they have. Oh, this is the second part of the Frost Giant's daughter. Thing I like about this is they will do the adaptation, and then they will have several pages of text showing where those particular pages and those particular scenes actually appeared. So they're reprinting Howard's actual stories, which I think are absolutely brilliant. I mean, naturally, I was a big fan of those paperbacks with the incredible Frazetta covers when they first came out. But I recommend that if you're a fan of Conan, if you like the Marvel stuff, I think you'll really enjoy what Blaze is doing. From a publisher I've never heard of before, Abstract Studios, and this is Terry Moore. And who's an incredible writer artist. And this is a serial about a young girl who finds there's a serial killer in her town and decides to do something about it. From DC, we have the third issue of Jeff Lemire's Sweet Tooth. Wonderful fantasy series. This time out, I went a little crazy. I'm losing track if these books actually came out this week or may have come out last week. But I have three of the Future State titles. I have Teen Titans. I have Justice League #1. And these are all new versions of the various characters. I'm not sure. I think the redhead, that's Aqua Woman. I'll find out when I read it. And this is Doc Detective #1. And it's not Lucius Fox. I can't recall the name of the character in this, but who the Batman is. But this looks really cool. And another reason to get it is the backup is the Grifter, or now the Grifters, a Wildstorm related character that I always liked. So I'm looking forward to see where we're going with that, and why he's suddenly part of a team or affiliated with somebody. We got Scott Snyder. We have issue #4 of American Vampire, 1976. And the premise of this is that vampires in every region sort of have different powers and abilities. And this began as The vampire was bitten here in the States by European vampires, but because he's an American, his abilities are somewhat different than those of the European vampires, and he uses those to, to go into battle. It's a really good series. It goes way back, God, well, I want to say about 10 years maybe. And the first 5 or 6 issues actually had a backup written by Stephen King. So, Scott Skiden and Stephen King can't go wrong with that, right? So, you might want to look at early volumes of that. Check that out. We got Homesick Pilots, number 2. Big Girls, number 6. I'm not sure if that's the final issue or not, but we'll see. We got Immortal Hulk, number 42. And if I'm correct, there are 8 more issues left to go, because I think issue 50 is still supposed to be the last issue. From Titan Comics, we have Doctor Who, number 3. And we can see a couple of doctors in here. One, the David Tennant and the Jodie Whittaker doctors, who have teamed up before. And finally, from Valiant, we have Bloodshot number 10. And this is One Last Shot, Part 1. I don't know if that is supposed to mean something or not. But that's it. It was really a quick week, at least for me. A number of the, as I've said before last week with Future State, I'm not going to pick up all the issues. I'll pick up ones that I think I might like or that I've heard good things about. And, the next few months, I'm sure they'll all be collected, and I'll simply wait for some of the trade paperback collections. Again, to see if I'm interested, but instead of, shelling out to $4 for each issue, and for, 12, between 12 and $16 for the series, I'll wait and I'll spend, $15, $16 for the, for the collections when they come out, and they'll probably have I'm sure they'll have additional material, and hopefully will be, they'll come out in some sort of, smart chronological order in which, you can go from one story to the next and it sort of follows. My understanding, having not read any of these yet, is that some people are having issues. I guess maybe the timing is, since part of this is in this future, is, let's say, sort of a authoritarian government which rules everything, and given our current political situation, it's sort of like, you know what, enough's enough. Some of this stuff might be striking too close to home for some people, but again, that's criticism that I've read online, and also heard bad stuff. The only thing I really do know is that the Flash book, which I almost picked up, is almost universally disliked. They've turned Wally evil again. Been there, done that, corrected it, and we're going back to that again. Give me a break. Wally was always one of my favorite characters from his introduction back when I was reading Silver Age stuff as Kid Flash. And I liked him since, but they've just treated him really shabbily. So anyways, that's it. Didn't mean to ramble too long. I'm hoping to be able to, since I'm up here in California, I'm 70. I'm hoping to be able to get a vaccine shot soon. I'm going to look into it, and we'll see where we go from there. I'll keep you updated. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next week, and peace out.